Welcome to WASH TV channel. This is WASH TV News. In the headlines, STMA clamps down on open defecators. Kenya brings in world's toughest plastic ban. And Mozambique's rubbish collapse kills at least 17 people. My name is Jessica Gazing. In the first story, it is estimated that 1 in 5 Ghanaians defecate openly, whilst only 1 in 7 households in the country have toilet facilities. In an effort to stop open defecation in the metropolis, the Sekondi Takoradi Metropolitan Assembly arrested perpetrators of the offense from the Injurisia and Sekondi communities in the early hours of Tuesday, 20th February 2018. The Assembly's task force arrested 14 people who were engaging in the act along the beaches of the communities. Some of the offenders paid the 200 Ghana cedis fine the Assembly had imposed on them, while the rest waited on family members. Speaking exclusively to WASH TV, the Environmental Health Officer of the STMA, Abdul Karim Hudu, said the Assembly is bent on eradicating the menace at all costs. Mr. Hudu added that it has been instances during the swoops at the beaches where people jumped in the sea to escape arrest. He said it is a big issue in view of the health hazards it poses to society and appealed to house owners to build toilet facilities in their houses.
In our bylaw, it is every household must have a household toilet. Yeah. Which should go along with the population in the house. Every permit that passes through the assembly, the permit or the drawings that they have drawn, there's toilet, there's kitchen, there's bath, but because of people's attitude towards what they call it, sanitation is not good. Some have even converted those kitchens and kitchens to rooms. Them will come from house to house to look for them and then pick them and then send them to court.
Mr. John Doma, the Principal Environmental Health Assistant Officer, stated some of the challenges they go through before making arrest of culprits. He lauded the MCE for putting in place measures to help reduce the menace and called on him to further support them in terms of logistics and other training workshops to enable them execute their work effectively. In other stories, Kenyans producing, selling or even using plastic bags will risk imprisonment of up to 4 years or fines of $40,000 from Monday as the world's toughest law aimed at reducing plastic pollution came into effect. The East African nation joins more than 40 other countries that have banned, partly banned, or taxed single-use plastic bags, including China, France, Rwanda, and Italy. Kenya's law allows police to go after anyone, even carrying a plastic bag. But Judy Wakungu, Kenya's environmental minister, said enforcement would initially be directed at manufacturers and suppliers. However, spokesman for the Kenya Association of Manufacturers, Samuel Mutunda, said it would cost 60,000 jobs and force 176 manufacturers to close down since Kenya is a major exporter of plastic bags to the region. Therefore, the knock-on effect will be severe. And to the final story, at least 17 people, including children, have been killed in Mozambique's capital, Maputo, and many more injured after a huge mound of rubbish collapsed, officials say. The pile of waste, some 15 meters high, gave way in heavy rains at 3 o'clock local time on Monday. The dump is known to be home to some of the city's poorest residents who build makeshift camps amid the rubbish. 5 homes on the edge were also crushed in the disaster. The Hulenin district of Maputo is noted to be one of the most deprived parts of the capital. The dump not only provides them with food, but also goods to sell. Many, including children, have little choice but to make their homes either on or next to the dump. Meanwhile, rescue workers are continuing to search for survivors. A spokesman for the emergency services, Lionel de Pelembe, warned it was likely there were more victims under the waste. Now this brings me to the end of Wash News, but before I leave, a quick look at the headlines. STMA clamps down on open defecators. Kenya brings in world's toughest plastic ban. And Mozambique's rubbish collapse kills at least 17 people. My name once again is Jessica Gazy. Thanks for watching.